Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I ask you to choose the stone that draws you, the one that really resonates with you. And we'll begin. Okay, for those of you who chose this lovely light blue stone, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Tower, we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, now the Tower is about something that brings great change. The Tower can be, it can be a revelation. You see the lightning strike to the crown. It can be a revelation. It can be an epiphany. It can be an event. It can be a time in your life when something is really changing. It's shaking things up. And so the Tower is sometimes, it's the opposite of comfortable, right? Sometimes we get comfortable and it doesn't feel comfortable anymore because it's time for a change. Sometimes the Tower can come in when we're really feeling like, it is time for something new. Sometimes the Tower is simply making up our minds that we're going to do something differently now. No more of this, we're going to do that, that kind of thing. I like the cards on either side of this Tower. To me, that bodes very well. The Ten of Cups is basically saying things are basically fine. There's a completion there. There's a sense of settled there with the emotional security for you and your household, or you and your family, you and those you call family. There's a sense of everything's basically emotionally secure there in a nice kind of way that can even be a lot of joy, actually. The Ten of Cups can be a very joyful time in the family. That can be too. But the Two of Wands is another good card. That's the world explorer. That's sort of this person has the world in their hands and they're wondering what they should focus on most next. What goal is primary? They may have a couple of goals. They may be weighing their options. But there's a lot of life there. We've got the wands with the little leaves. There's life. There's emotional well-being here. There's all kinds of good stuff happening. So this Tower, I think, may just be a change in your future direction that you're contemplating, or maybe you're even ready to make a decision. But it's all good, the security is there and it kind of reinforces that emotional security, I think. So those are good cards. For those of you who chose this rose-colored heart, we have the Hierophant, we have the Nine of Coins, and we've got the Six of Coins. Look at all those coins. Okay, so the Hierophant, that is a societal structure that helps us to take part in the common good, the greater good, and maybe reach some goals for ourselves that we couldn't reach alone, that we reach through societal kinds of organizations, laws, rules, traditions. This can be a religion, but sometimes, for instance, I feel like the Hierophant can come up to be our friend when we're trying to accomplish something that is awfully hard to accomplish on your own. And maybe we've tried it on our own and it's time to actually join something. It's time to actually sign up for something or benefit from the fellowship of other people in doing this thing, or some sort of organization. So the Hierophant can be about that kind of order coming into a situation that helps you. The Six of Coins and the Nine of Coins, I like that. The Nine of Coins is the self-made woman or man who is enjoying some luxuries, enjoying some simple pleasures. Maybe she enjoys outdoors and she has her falcon there. Maybe she enjoys the simple pleasures. Pets, outdoors, the sunshine. But she's got a lovely gown on too. So she enjoys her luxuries well earned. The Six of Coins is about giving to those who have less. Perhaps you may feel like you want to do something for them to kind of bring them up a bit. There's that. But that can be about receiving as well. giving a little bit, receiving a little bit, making things a little more equal and even. In any case, the coins in this reading are suggesting to me that it's nice. You have plenty. You do. You have provision. Sometimes that comes up when we kind of forget it. We kind of are focusing a lot more on our worries or our concerns about provision. And it's harder to see that, wait a minute, we have built up some security in that. Even if it's not as much as we'd like, even if it doesn't look the way we think it should look, it's there. The Hierophant can also be representing government. Maybe you have thoughts in your mind about government lately, and giving to the poor, government helping people who are down on their luck, So that can be there too. But overall, I think this is a positive card. I feel like this Hierophant is a Hierophant that serves you, that serves others. For those of you who chose the pink heart, we have the Empress, the Hanged Man, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so all taken together here. Boy, it feels like you may feel it. You may feel this possibility, pregnant with a possibility. You may feel that, and not that it's coming into bloom yet, not like it's being born yet, because we have the Hanged Man. So it's sort of like there's maybe been a delay or a time of looking at things from a different perspective, sort of hanging out. I wonder, it's almost like there's a new beginning coming in, and maybe you've been waiting for the news, for the good news that comes with the Knight of Cups for it to begin. Maybe there's an unfolding happening of something good and life-giving, but now the good news is coming in, saying, making you feel more sure that the good new beginning is coming, even if there's been a delay, or even if there will be a little delay yet. The Hanged Man is all about acceptance, all about, okay, there's a delay. Okay, I can't move yet. Okay, I can either accept that or I can wriggle against it. I can accept it and realize that I may be gaining a different perspective during this time, or maybe there's been a delay in moving forward with something important to me because it's been necessary for me to gain a different perspective. He's got an enlightened perspective. So there you go. For some of you, this new beginning could have to do with somebody coming into your life, making a good impression on you. This can be a suitor. This can be somebody who's interested in you romantically, or this can be someone trying to make a good impression on you, bringing good news, making you feel good. So for some of you, that new beginning involves that a new kind of encounter here. Might involve you putting your best foot forward as well, and bringing a message others want to hear. But these are terrific cards. They're very promising cards is what they are. All right, for those of you who chose the clear point, we have the Magician, the World. Oh boy, Major Arcana kinds of cards today. The Two of Swords. So the Magician and the World, great, terrific cards. It's sort of like a completion, a success, of bringing something, manifesting something into being. That's a good thing. The Two of Swords, perhaps if you've had indecision about some things, or do I go this way or that way, you're going to be coming across success for one of the paths that feels like, okay, success is at hand. What I wanted to accomplish is very possible here. I see it. So that might help you if you're trying to decide which plan to go for first, or which direction to go first, which analysis to choose first. Sometimes this is two different ways of looking at things. But boy, there's so much power here. Sometimes I feel like that Two of Swords is a very nice balanced, sort of almost meditative way to be, the way she's sitting. because it's sort of like she trusts her intellect. She's got great ways of looking at it. She's got in-depth, kind of detailed plans or thoughts on two different things. And in that she rests. You know, waiting for the next sign, for the blindfold to go up, the next sign that it's time to move ahead with one or the other. So the Magician, to me, would suggest you get that. If you've been indecisive about something, or you're not sure just which direction you're going in, the Magician is really helpful. You're going to be manifesting great clarity with that, or feeling like you've successfully handled one of these and it's time to move on, you know. But I just love the power in this reading. There's such terrific power. If there is something you have been pursuing, you have been really working at, success is here. Completion may be near. Maybe you're manifesting the completion of it. So great cards. However they work in your life, these are terrific cards. All right. Well, I thank you all so very much. I hope you have a good day. You take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.